Good morning, pre-Ks. Come on down. Find a spot you like a lot. 1, 2, 3. Find a spot you like a lot. Listen to me. Find a spot you like a lot. 3, 2, 1. Find a spot you like a lot. We'll have some fun. Welcome back. Welcome back to Pied Piper. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Today is the day that comes after the weekend, the brand new beginning of the school week. And today is Monday, Monday. Monday's at the beginning of the school week. Yes, it's Monday, Monday. Monday, marvelous Monday, begins with a letter M. We had a great week last week with Cinco de Mayo. We had a wonderful celebration one Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with all kinds of good food and celebration and baracas. And Mother's Day was on Sunday. So many fun things happening at Pied Piper. And this week it's all about the senses. 5 senses have I. Start with the eyes. We started with them last week. The ears, and today is the nose. The mouth. We're going to covered with skin. We're going to have so much fun with our senses this week at Pied Piper. The last time I saw you was the number 8. 8 is great. After 8 comes the number 9. It's mighty fine. But remember, a circle in a line makes the line, number 9, then magical things start to happen. Number 9 is mighty fine, magical things start to happen. The number 9 is so divine, magical things start to happen. After the number 9, we go to double digit 10. Do it again. Sunday was double digit 10. Today's the number that comes after 10. Remember those tricky teens? They're harder than all the other numbers put together. Instead of 1 teen, this is called the number 11. When there's a 1 in the front seat and a 1 in the back seat, that's the number 11. 11. Today's the 11th day of what month? If you said May, you're correct. I was walking through the park one day in the merry, merry month of May. I was taken by surprise by 2 green eyes today, walking through the park one day. All right, I love the month of May. Let's say our pledge. Remember, you must stand up when the flag appears. I want you up on your feet. Take your right hand and put it on your heart and say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. We checked out that flag of Mexico yesterday. And we'll mix up those cards. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. I'm gonna mix them high, mix them low, mix them behind my back. Mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them up. Mix them, mix them, mix them, mix them up. What do we have here? Here's our vowel, the U. A vowel and a consonant. All the other letters are consonants. A vowel and a consonant, and put them together. You've got a family. I take a vowel and a consonant, I put them together, and you get a family. Just like 2 people make a family, a vowel and a consonant make a family. What do we have here? This is the UG family. The UG family. Let's make some rhymes in the UG family. Put an R there, we got rub. Put a C there, cub. A T there, tub. A CL there, club. A GR there, grub. In the UB family, there's rub, tub, cub, club, grub. In the UG family, good job, pre-Ks. All right, let's go to our counting board. We're counting all different ways to 100. It's going to be the 100 days of kindergarten you're going to be doing. So I want you to get familiar with how they look. Let's just get this down so that you can see better. All right, there's our 100 days. All the way down to 100. Oh, I think we're missing a few there. Got to go a little bit lower. See 100 yet? Where'd it go? Wait a minute. Oh, we got to... All right, may have to move back a little bit. Let's see. Can you see them now? There we go. There's our 100 days of kindergarten. Starting with 1, it's always fun, but how do we get to triple digits? Well, there's lots of different ways to go, you know. But I think the best way and the fastest way is counting by tens. Let's do it again. 10, 20, keep going, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's pretty fast when you count by tens. Try it again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. But we can also count by fives. It's a smaller increment, so it's going to take us a little longer, but it's good to know how to count by fives as well, because sometimes people will group things in fives. So then we start with a 5 and jump to 10. Now we have to go find the next 5, 15, jump to 20. These are either going to be a 5 at the end, 25, or a 0, 30, another 5, 35, 40, find the next 5, 45, 50, find the next 5, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. That was pretty cool, counting by fives. Well, today we're learning all about the nose. The nose. Now, how does the nose know what it's smelling? Well, we found out that all of our 5 senses are so important that they are protected by the skull. The skull is that great big helmet that's around all of our senses. Without that skull, we would really have a lot of problems because our senses would not be protected. And it protects the most our brain. Because remember, all our senses depend on that brain. I think we colored it yellow this morning. That brain, that computer, to tell us what to do. Now, this nice hard shell of a bone protects everything. We said you have eye sockets that your eye fits in. That keeps your smushy marble eyeball safe inside the eye sockets. It can't get hurt. Well, there's a nose covering as well. We have 2 little holes into our skull into which the smells go. But we have a protection over our nose too, and that's that piece of cartilage. It's not a bone, it's called cartilage. Now, cartilage is different from a bone because it doesn't have anything hard in it that can break. You can break your arm if you fall off your bike, but you can't break your nose. Your nose has no bone in it. It's just made of cartilage, the same as your ear. It's very clear that there's no bone in the outside of your ear. So this cartilage protects our nose, but it's not the same as the bone from the skull. These 2 holes, the 2 holes that are in your nostrils, go to 2 holes in your skull. So the nose has lots of protection as well. Now, how does this nose work? How does the nose know what it's smelling? Well, the cartilage on the outside makes sure that nothing goes right into those 2 holes that are in the back of your skull. Nothing can fly in because it's protected by that cartilage. But this hole down here, you have 1 on each side, the 2 holes in the cartilage do let the smells in. The smells travel in air. They travel in wind. If it's a windy day, you might smell something far away. You might smell someone putting fertilizer in their garden, even though it's 2 houses down. If it's not a windy day and the air's not traveling, you might not smell things as easily. But those smells travel through the air. We said that light that comes to your eye travels in the air. Waves, when people talk, travel to your ear. And smells travel in the air as well. You smell a skunk, something down the street, the smelly baby's diaper, a good smell, your mother's making cookies or dad's making his famous eggs. Those smells travel in the air and they come to your nose as they are traveling. There's more safety features in your nose. There's hair in your nose. Now you can't see it. It's very light, especially when you're younger. As you get older, it might get darker. You might see hair coming out of your dad's nose. Just like we said, there's hair in the ears and wax in the ears that protect the ear. Well, there's hair in the nose, and there's something inside the nose that protects the nose too. The hair is there in case dust from the road comes up. It might make you sneeze, achoo! But the dust can't travel into the holes in your skull. The hairs protect it. And then there's this gooey stuff inside your nose. What's that gooey stuff inside your nose? The gooey stuff inside your ears is earwax. The gooey stuff inside your nose is Boogers. That's right. Boogers protect your nose. How cool is that? Those boogers trap anything. So if an ant is climbing into your nose while you're sleeping at night, guess where it's going to get stuck? It's going to get stuck in those boogers and it's going to, achoo, go right back out. So it's got lots of protection, just like the other 5 senses, so that the smells get in, but nothing else. So they travel in the air, they travel into your nose, and then your nose has to send those messages to where? Your great big brain. Get on the brain train, because that's what figures out what you are smelling. Is it a good smell like cookies or chocolate? Or is it a yucky smell like garbage or fertilizer? Your nose will know. Now, that's a good trick I wanted to show you with your nose. A good trick about something you can do with your nose to trick your family. Let's see if I can teach you how to do the cartilage trick. Okay, so there's no bone in your nose, right? No. So it's wiggly, right? It doesn't make any noise. It's not going to click like your arms might click. There's no bone in there, but you can tease people and trick them into thinking there's a bone in there by going like this. Well, do you have a bone in your nose? And they'll say, no, there's no bone in your nose. Well, listen to my nose. Did you hear that? Listen again. It sounds like something's cracking. I can crack my nose. Some people can crack their fingers. I can crack my nose. And then when they try to crack their nose, nothing's going to happen, right? And then you can show them the trick. I put my nail right there, and I make that noise with my nail instead of my nose, because there's no bone in your nose. This is one of my favorite stories about smells. It's called Little Bunny. Little Bunny follows his nose on Monday's lesson on noses. Let's see how Little Bunny follows his nose. And most animals have better noses than we do. One day after lunch, Little Bunny's mom said, why don't you go out and play? Oh, but what can I do? Asked Little Bunny. You'll find something, said his mother. Follow your nose. Follow my nose, thought Little Bunny as he went outside. Follow my nose, hop, 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 hop. He followed his nose up the hill. Over the hill was a field full of flowers and buzzing bees. What are you doing, Little Bunny? Buzzed the friendly bees. I'm following my nose, said Little Bunny. What smells so nice? Oh, it's the roses, buzzed the bee. I think they have one of the nicest smells in the world. Now, if you excuse me, I must get back to the hive and make some more honey. And the bee buzzed away. Little Bunny leaned close to the rose and sniffed. Bee was right. It's a nice smell. Now, this is a special scratch and sniff book. So I'm going to take my pointer and my nail, and I'm going to scratch this circle. It smells just like a rose. Scratch and sniff. It smells just like a rose. They trapped that fragrance right in this pad. And when I scratch it, it makes the fragrance come alive, and it travels in the air right to my nose. Hop, 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 hop. Little Bunny followed his nose down the hill. What are you doing, Little Bunny? Asked his friend Mouse. I'm following my nose, said Little Bunny. What are you doing? I'm picking strawberries, said Mouse. My mother's making strawberry jam. I can help you, said Little Bunny. Together they carried the strawberries to Mouse's house. The kitchen was full of wonderful aromas. What smells so delicious? Asked Little Bunny. I'm making jam, said Mouse's mother. It's too hot to taste right now, but if you come back later, you can have some. Right now you can smell it. Little Bunny took a big whiff of the strawberry jam. Oh, that smells wonderful. Well, Little Bunny, when it's cool, I'll give you a jar of your very own. I'm going to scratch right here. It smells delicious, just like strawberries. Hop, 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 Little Bunny followed his nose into the forest. What are you doing there, Little Bunny? Asked his friend Squirrel. Hi, Squirrel. I'm following my nose, said Little Bunny. What smells so green and forestry? It's the pine needles, said Squirrel. Little Bunny put his nose near the pine needles. Ooh, that smells good. It smells just like winter and Christmas trees, said Bunny. Hop, 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 hop. Little Bunny filed his nose across a big field to a clump of green trees. What are you doing here? Asked his friend Bird. I'm following my nose, said Little Bunny. What smells so nice? It's the peaches, said Bird. They're not quite ripe yet, but you can smell them. Little Bunny took a big sniff. Ooh, they smell fantastic, he said. Come back next week, said Bird, and you can have some to eat. Hop, hop, hop. Little Bunny followed his nose to the vegetable garden. What are you doing here? Asked his friend Raccoon. I'm following my nose, said Little Bunny. What are you doing here? I'm picking cucumbers, said Raccoon. My mother's making them into dill pickles. I'll help you, said Little Bunny. I've never tasted a dill pickle in my whole life. They carried the cucumbers to Raccoon's house. The kitchen was filled with a sharp smell. Mommy, said Raccoon, Little Bunny has never tasted a dill pickle. Oh, then he must try one of mine, said Raccoon's mother, and she gave him one. Little Bunny sniffed the pickle. My, it certainly smells good. He took a bite. And it tastes as good as it smells. Come over next week, Little Bunny, said Raccoon's mother. I'll give you a jar of freshly made pickles for your mother. He'll scratch and sniff. It smells just like pickles. It was getting late, so Little Bunny followed his nose straight home. There was a wonderful smell coming through the door. I wonder what it is, he said to himself. When he walked into the kitchen, he found out his mother had been baking cookies. He took a big whiff. I smell my favorite, chocolate chip. Oh, I can't wait to smell that. Oh, it smells just like chocolate chip cookies. After dinner, Little Bunny ate 4 chocolate chip cookies and drank 2 big glasses of milk. Then he was tired, so he took a bath. He put on his pajamas and he climbed into bed. Soon his mother came to kiss him goodnight. Good night, Mommy, said Little Bunny. I had a great time today, just following my nose. Oh, today it was all about the nose. And I have a fun experiment for you to try with your family. I want you to have your mom or dad give you something that smells good. It could be a little Purell that you use to clean your hands. It could be a little bit of lotion. And get that out and take a whiff and see what it smells like. And then do a little experiment. Close your eyes, because if you see something, then you're going to know what it is. But I want you to use only your nose. So you're going to have your sister or brother put a little of that lotion on one of their hands, on the top, right here. It could be Purell or baby lotion or baby powder, but you can't watch them do it because you can't know which hand they put it on with your eyes. I don't want you to feel it with your hands because then you might feel that it's slimy or greasy. I don't want you to lick it. Ooh, you never taste anything unless it's food. I want you only to use your nose. So close your eyes and don't watch and have your brother or sister put some lotion on one hand. And then open your eyes and use just your nose and smell first one hand and then the other. And see if just by smelling you can figure out which hand has that smell, a different smell, and try it on different family members and see how everyone's nose works, because your nose knows.